Mbia manoboro mwanchu muliri Ndizi TVS andonsio berte asumba sobono nigo charagire Chinsa Isano Ibere garongo kwariani asemesa ya mangana maya irumana ranta wateka imena isiko ya Gusii karo chitariki 15 nemo mutinyu 11 mwaka wa 2022 neseto ekerobono abagusii bakare koyora gose bachanere ogosira koyoka beire omobungo West Mugrango Benson Kigoro oyunyara kagosiri obuguma bwae itsko lia alero amagombo awo nigo osabarai awo niwendete gutuma amagombo goji asenga ya Kigoro bakurawa no mubungo West Mugrango Steve Mugaka oibono nyari gutuma engora yaye gati yababunge bande nabarai awo asorongo rwagusii Mugaka Benson Kigoro nigainyoire asokoba omochumbe asenseme ya West Mugrango asamatwa maiga miaka ya maiga boigo ase boiga beto mukansura niga kabeire omwalimu osomworokia asamatwa maiga kone niga gendete kuinyorwa asarianya tukakora asebunge ya West Mugrango boigo na magana dokora na imene isku ya Gusii majibu kuboli obena inche goikomwere nyoni gotokubate na chosho utoyora asenseme mu banyelio abigari nyanchamana ero kwene kuna maliugine chibicha gocheire asenjira ya bene kuna botamberiane Brighton Makori Ekero togo jaka amangana maya Chinsa Isano na Ibere bono mugaso nigibirengereri aho bigendete koruwegwa igoro yoyo kabeiro mugabana bwe county ya Kisii James Mariba Ongwae hanekranya dega kwegwa emiremo as ministry ya ICT gose ministry ya Bwerania ekero eningani diarage tugose diabegetwe asega seti ya serikali enomo wasiri bwo Bwerani eridu waro asibona bamenyi be county ya Kisii gati ya bande banyale bagotogie getambukire ikyo asibona yarakana omora yoyo James Ongwae yanyaraga kwenyorwa ne serikali ya Kenya Kwanza anekra yarakana asamatuka maiga nigo mugabano yanyarde kagoswa orro nyoro no mugabana we county yo kabero mugabana we county ya Kisii niganyarde kako ira Chintunde Ibere gosika kora county ya Kisii as Chintunde Ibere eyere miaka 10 anekra renga sikiama gia ODM kolende akairera obwa matebwa yogoswa sikiama kya UDA asiarakana na mosirete umurai bwense Dr. Gwera Muto bono niganyorire getarikiaye ase serikali ya Kenya Kwanza
Pamaina kero munyakero go mukoro municipality go boda boda egente ketangani igona atakakora akira abakubwa timbi ya mono tochakere chief whip Silvano Sosoro tocho mosies yoito mugako muororo kurukumachogu nekara tokoira na sikanisa aga yabakunya gutusabira buna ba pastor muruabe na abande ba make it possible erinde na into abagusitwa inyoirwe bwane bintu byabagira ubobe konye mbaka twakumiri ngango ngayo mu Gusii aragenda etutete gwakire president yaito William Samuel Ruto ngambia mono asoko inyoro mugakoyo obeto moremereria nero chagete devolution Kisii ekero kindi gyose konye gitaraba machua Kisii nyakitari etarengo bacha tarengo chire tarengo. This is the founder of our Kisii County.
Mateye mokurwa sensemo ya Kyamabundu eyere as subrogation ya Nyaura nigobono bare no moichano monene anekero bate abuna Mateyo ni oyabeire ke gotigerwa amangana makongu anene asomusajo yomo agoti agweboka mambia onyora buno bonyira nigobole asigesuna kyaye iya muirire mechande menge kokorekana as enseme kokwana negetaseni Ndizi TV anena buri tuklero ekayirire temba komugambi akarangeri ebarasa as enseme yo nigobono ya Mateya erere buna amangana ayo agokorekana asobonyira bogotoka as isiko yabo nigoyere nonye nabasubati komotama boigasia muirire buna tari gorigeringa kigegendrede ase enseme ibono nigo baboririe bali bakorege kore kyoko batigana ekiagera nigo bono ataranyora omorembe hanekera konyora obonyira ase igesona kyaye ekero bogokia
karangeri omwe andi ane korugira disi ngamodena lero ni njwaro legendo keri naende naro keirore to jari gendo tuanyote ne jabu yo mondero atari yaringe ya munyama ni yaringe yo mondo osibona sengenje yarenge nga ntubwati issue ya malimo ikageranga suspect abantu bane babiri oyo mona aja lero oyo nde target
dimetinga yagenda kwegwere kwende umugambi na ruita matuko ebarasa yali gutanga swi tukajya kujya ari bune barasa yayo yomo najicha nando yonde target
na beire yo bole mwese omuchi omugima including minto ndo gotebanga ni chabwe iyo ka iyo echabwe ine gwatamangana amangi kwa nkorwanira bari buri mone anti yanegabu alafu nonye nindu tugwatamangana ye issue ye namba one korokane chabwe ino komogoseritu idanganye kuruga igagose kende maybe oboy lakini rende togokane chabwe ye seri taria Yesu togokemea
minto bakumbunya dimanyeti agaro muntu angeto buri muno mugakomba kuyuri sokoro yani babwate kwabo nanje nimbwate kwane goja bono nje tunari gusaba bandigane nanje ntu aregesa kuna babwate bisabu ekogara miaka ngujere kwara ikire miaka 34 miaka ngoendere kwa
Egero kelibono ekamati eri yare kurigereria amangana yokoreta obosere no kubwatana sense ya Kenya Dialogue Committee eyekurawa numuraibwa bange asebunge kimani chungwa nigobono batebiruna nigo bagendete kurigereria ali barachikobeka asoroboti oru anene asukubika emerubirio irachigokonya amagima y'abakenya anekera abakenya bandete korera buna mangana ayo gose obogima nigo bandete gokonga asebono kimani atebiruna nigo bagendete kurigereria yonsi irachikoba asoroboti magabataro iki ase ebunge.
We made quite some good progress. Not just on the question of cost of living, but on a number of the issues, the 5 agenda items and other issues that Kenyans raised. We have had very extensive discussions and deliberations on the issues touching on the cost of living and agreed on a number of things, but we have also found need to make further consultations, and that's why we asked for time out to make further consultations. Principally with the National Treasury, and we shall be recalling the Cabinet Secretary in charge of the National Treasury to join us when we reconvene next week on Wednesday, by which time we expect also to have a draft report to consider as we settle on the small issues that we are here to agree on.
Nane ibono yogo chikurigireri alialengete abakenya nigo yairo okoboko Numurai kiama kia waiba karonzo msioka baigo yole umurai asoma bolibwa simyolo moja nande ole ase kamati yo ye dialogue ose yo kurigireri alialengete abakenya nereka okwana nigathena anene nigoba murangeiri mugwasiri bwekanje serikali anego chugukwanira na barabwo gukwana barabwo ibaro na kibakobeka ebire emero bunga kibakobeka roboti oru endero chigokonya abakenya neranyaraga kubara ngakibaranyare bakoliko roboti oru ororengete gochikurigeria aliagendete sense ya Kenya.
Yeah, we have asked for further consultations, as Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah said, and we are pretty much on course. It is important that we hear from Treasury, and that is where they should help us crack that issue. Because at the end of the day, they are the ones who collect the revenue, they are the ones who dispense, of course, service government programs, and so at this time we all know the country is crying out for help. So the cost of living matter, we said we decided to confront it head on. Okay, that's why we have asked for further consultations. Yeah, and it is very normal in discussions of this type, in serious negotiations, for people to say, hey, let's consult our seniors or whatever, as the case may be. Not to say we do not have full mandate, we have full mandate. This is why we are able to tell you that we are convening on Wednesday, the 22nd, for 1 hour with Professor Ndungu, and we hope he can help us crack that issue of the cost of living.
Ekero ebunge egenderete gukwandra igoro yenkwana yumurai bwensanyarete kao kwana ikieri nikobono moseneta bwe county ya Nairobi Edwin Sifuna anyarega komoje serikali anekera tebuna enkwana yobuoyo buli barure gochi asaba Kenya nigetalibo kolengana nigo buoyo bwanyarete bokorwa asense ya Russia obwarenge gokonywa abakenya busa asogo kindigesa kwende serikali gachaka konia obuoyo bweyere mamincha nelichiko kulingana ni abikiro roboti urwa se bunge asamochirie serikali anene asoko ngaineria uno boyo bo ningekogera bakobonia nande nigo bakobonia sirigulyense kulingana sibuna nigathina tiarenge bo ikyagera oboyo bo nigo bwarenge bwabosa n'abalemi nigo batakire kwegwa bosa.
There was an assertion here that we, in fact, as a country, received a donation of free fertilizer from the Republic of Russia. Mr. Speaker, I have here with me an extract of the official Russian embassy in Kenya Twitter page. And on this one, I want to thank Kenyans on Twitter for pointing me to this particular page. It is a verified page, Mr. Speaker, and electronic evidence, for those who want to shout point of order, is admissible in this country. Mr. Speaker, you will see a communication on the official handle of the Russian embassy in Kenya of a donation of 34,000 tons. Mr. Speaker, I have gone further to attach, and I wish we would be allowed to play videos the way we were playing videos during the Kawira Mwangaza impeachment, but I have photographic evidence.
Senator Sifuna, is the fertilizer in question the same fertilizer in that tweet?
In fact, indeed, Mr. Speaker, that is my point. This is the free fertilizer that we were told has now been subsidized. And the point I was making is you can't subsidize something you got for free. Mr. Speaker, I have attached photographs and news items of the Cabinet Secretary responsible for agriculture receiving that consignment of free fertilizer. Mr. Speaker, I wish to table.
Boigo Edwin Sivuna uyoro mo Senator we County Nairobi niga kwandete igoro yengana iyo murai bwensa nyareka okwana igoro ya Asla Fund anene kera nyareka dabuna kolengana ntobo tugi nari nyareka gwasiorigu nigo bali bakabesire kibese jo batari kwikirana ose bataraika buno murai bwensa nyareka okwana sensemeyo yebunge ewiki elia ida kolengana niga deruna eroni ya nyandege kwenanwa teribo buna serikali ya nyaride keokwana
was required to substantiate an assertion I made here that in fact the loan default ratio of the loans that have been disbursed under the Hustler Fund are higher than the loan default of commercial banks in Kenya. I have here with me, Mr. Speaker, an extract of the Central Bank of Kenya annual report and financial statements for 2022-2023. This report, Mr. Speaker, is available on the Central Bank statement website, official website from where I got it. And also, Mr. Speaker, it is available, just 1 minute, on the regular Monetary Policy Committee updates, which are available to members of this House. Mr. Speaker, I want to point specifically to page 27 of that report.
What is your point of order, Senator Boni?
Mr. Speaker, it's about procedure. The senator was proceeding very well. Having described the evidence he has, he's supposed to table. You will peruse through the clerks. You'll be satisfied it meets the standard, and then he can then speak to it after you have made that clearance. That is the procedure, Mr. Speaker, sir. He's just supposed to table.
Ekero ingwana yokomenda mangana yebibanda gosekero chikoriye service ya serikali asebindo iyo anene mwasiri boboreni bweme kiture kindiga nyaretheka kobeka siga set notes nigono gatia bagwakira banyare bakwamereri engane yasibadeno nigo bagochugosuka gwikase kambero anene kwamereri engane iyo ikorengana barumwe badena kerobo gimwendete gokonga n'abakenya kurusibu kibese kinyinge asibibande asizadubwedi okunoko umisaba Kenya ingana etakere kwamereriwa konde badene barabukubate n'abandi bajuika sekambero eri kwamereri enganeyo.
We are aware on the 7th of November 2023 with Gazette notice dated the 6th of November 2023 the Ministry of Interior issued directives on the review of charges for several documentations, including passports, birth certificates, marriage certificates, and other very essential documents that Kenyans require for their peaceful coexistence within the Republic of the country. Aggrieved by this decision by the Ministry of Interior, one activist, Frederick Makori, approached our firm and sought our legal representation in bringing a petition before the Honorable Courts challenging the said Gazette notice. We filed our petition pursuant to the said authority from him, and subsequently we were given directions that the same be mentioned together with another petition that had been filed.
Kera yu agenderete gati ya MCA Kurwase County ya Mabei nikobona banyari ba kumubori umurai bwense kurigereria ebirengo by'obogima bwa Kenya nekero byakongire asibo igo bamochiria bagwasiri ibo murai usebense ya Kenya asogo tamote by'umurai bwense ekene ekiagera ebe bunango mote ibare ekene bunense ya Kenyere tange bintu byonchorei.
Nataka kushukuru the High Court of Kenya kwa kususpend ile gazette notice ambayo serikali ilikuwa imetoa kwa Kenya. Ati wamepandisha gharama ya kupata marriage certificate, wamepandisha kama umepoteza ID lazima ulipe 2,000, watoto lazima walipe 1,000 ndio wapate ID.
Wakati tulikuwa na kampeni ya serikali yetu, tuliahidi watu ya kwamba cost of living itaenda chini. Lakini vile saa hii naona wananchi wanalia, cost of living imeenda juu. Kwa hivyo naomba serikali ya kwamba iregeze vitu vingine, na pia ningeomba mawaziri ya kwamba wasimsilit president wetu kwa mambo ya kutoza ushuru kwa wananchi, ushuru ambaye pengine inaweza kuumiza wananchi wetu.
Abantu batatu abande oze abase bali babere barabantreba ase county Migori ewanyare bakobe kubyara annekero botukibwa chakiwe asensemeye kero bakageruna abantu abuni go baibete endagera amo nebintu binde biri byarengete ko bakonya bali bahakira no muchando bwimbura ase enseme korengana nabo abisakuru ase county yo ngabona batero botukibwa chakiwe nonde bwensi ugo chugotoe kana buna naibete binde byo goikachi kweruge tambugero okerichiko.
Drivers who stole some bags of maize, some bags of beans, some bales of blankets, and an assortment of mosquito nets. They were arrested by wananchi and taken to the police station. And as we speak, 2 of our drivers are in custody, and police are going on with their investigations. Many of our staff are writing statements, and once the investigation is complete, then they are going to be arraigned in the court of law, where law would take its course.
Aibono nararenga ye Chinsa Isano na Ibere nyanyora yomuna mange goraga Chinsa ikomi chabana marwaba indumanya gyanda tagwateka imena isiko ya Gusii no kuboli kwa nagenda kurira Ndizi TV na robo ansoma Gusii asensema mitandao tanyore Ndizi TV News Digital ine sema ya Facebook bega asensema ya YouTube na boto nyora Ndizi TV News okanya chinga kina boto tweet at Ndizi TV News ba karenga kiao getumekira Chinsa kireta ikagwetera se namba era se screen igora boy gontora asensema ye website www.ndizitv.net abuna boto nyora Chinsa merongebere nenye eikengima ende kwanyara kokobwati merobere ito yakira lituko chocho Auta neroninga sensemeri yomundu wemanyeri yapigari nyanja mwene kuna maliogine chibi chago cheira senjera ya bene eriane Brighton Makori.
Ndizi TV, ubwansu bw'omu Gusii.